Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Anne. Consider subscribing. So before we start this video, before we start this story, I have to give a disclaimer as usual. I am not against the Redeemed Church. I have nothing against the Redeemed Church. I have nothing against Pastor Adeboye, his followers, nothing. But this is a trending topic, and you know, say for this channel, we dey demolish any trending story. We dey come, we go table and we go talk am as it take be. So it is nothing personal, and if you take offense, you know, that is not my intention on this video. So we'll talk about Pastor Adeboye. Is in the news again as usual, and Nigerians are yabbing him. They are bashing this man. You know, a few days ago, his wife Foluke Adeboye, I think she clocked 72 years, and he came online. He came to wish her a happy birthday. He came to talk about her, and he was saying things like he's the head of the home. She's submissive. She, you know, at her age, she still cooks for him. She still caters to him. You know, she's still, you know, if he tells her to do whatever, she drops whatever she's doing. She basically prioritizes her husband over anything else, you know. And these people are old school couples. They've been married at least 52 years or more than 50 years, and you know, they are coming online to say that he made the birthday wishes about himself. You know, it was more about I'm the head, and it was less about how much he loved her. It was more about, you know, giving people guidelines on how to be, should I say, subdue or subservient to the man of the house. So they were, you know, coming online to attack this man. And personally, you know, I think the birthday wishes he made, it came from a good place. He might not have written it well, but it came from with good intentions. That's what I see in the birthday wishes. And the thing is this, if the wife is happy, if she know they complain, who am I to be complaining on her behalf? I know they drink paracetamol for another person headache, so she's happy with the way her husband has, you know, praised her or praised himself. You don't concern me, you don't concern anybody. I mean, this couple have been married for more than 50 years, and definitely, you know, there is one or two things we can learn from them. But I observed something. There is nothing Pastor Adeboye will come and say that they will not yab him. I mean, they will not allow this man to drink water and drop cup. There is more to this story. I don't think people are angry about how she they cook for her husband or how she they cut his nails or there is this. It is their personal business. If she likes, she delegates cooking to a housemaid. If she likes, she doesn't delegate. It's their personal business. You know, there is more to it. People are constantly bashing him. He cannot drink water, he cannot drop cup, and there is more to this story. So that is what we're going to be discussing on this particular topic. You know, the thing is this, I feel like people are actually angry with Pastor Adeboye on another issue, and that is I mean, they are lashing out. There's nothing he will say. They will continue to lash out and lash out and lash out. It is because of his lavish lifestyle, his private jet life, his baby boy life, his sweet life. A lot of people feel like they have been deceived, you know. And the thing is this, you know, these pastors promised us so much. I think in the early 2000s they were promised. If they didn't promise us, at least they promised our parents, like in the 1999, 2000 and 2000, when all of them were competing to, you know, who go first build university. They promised us too much. They promised us a lot. You know, they were telling our parents, you know, that if they donated money to build university, that, you know, the children will be able to access Redeemers University, all this higher learning education. And a lot of parents put in their life savings. They were donating seed, donating for block, donating their time, donating pako. And the thing is this, it unfortunately turned out to be a scam. So there is nothing Pastor Adeboye, if Pastor Adeboye come and preach or come and advise you on business, anything, Nigerians will continuously bash him, because unfortunately the promises they made, I'm not a Redeemers member, I'm just, you know, analyzing why people are so mad at this man. The promises they made unfortunately turned out to be a scam. You know, a lot of parents donated money. Some people even have receipts of how much they've donated, and yet their children cannot afford the school. So you know, some people were promised that if you donate they will subsidize your children's school fees. It all turned out to be a scam, and people are still holding grudges against you know, all these pastors. You know, I am trying to be very careful of what I'm saying on this video, because we Nigerians, we still have this mentality of touch on my anointed, touch on my. So I'm trying to be careful, you know. And the thing is this, don't get it twisted. I feel like at some point, you know, they need to stop bashing this man. We need to learn to I believe strongly now, we have to respect our elders. They have much more experience, and hopefully they are much more wiser. So I think we should still be respectful in the way we criticize them, regardless of whether he's a man of God or not a man of God. He's an advanced man, you know. And the reason, and the thing is, I don't think people will stop bashing Adeboye, no matter the advice it comes to give, whether it's marriage advice, whether it's business advice, no matter the type of advice, people will continuously come to bash him, because unfortunately he has shown us a bit of hypocrisy over the years, you know. And the thing is this, all these pastors, they will preach that, you know, Jesus is your healer, all this kind of thing, but then go first fly, go to the most advanced world like America, UK. They will go there for private first class medical care. So if you're showing us this hypocrisy, how do you expect people to respect you? How do you expect them to trust your words? I mean, your words becomes, it has no value anymore, you know. And another pastor is this Mike Adeboye, Mike Bamiloye, you know, he's the pastor of the, I think he's the founder of Mount Zion. And Mike Bamiloye came out and said that because all these pastors, they are shocked that, you know, youth are coming out to criticize. So he said that the youth need spiritual prayers and spiritual intervention for criticizing Pastor Adeboye. That is what Mike Bamiloye of Zion has said. The thing is, like I said, Nigerian pastors are not used to criticism, whether it is constructive criticism, whatever it is like you have finished there. You know, the youth are they are saying, they are in shock that how dare you criticize what the man of God. It's shocking them seriously. And they are, you know, they are saying that the youth are copying Western civilization, they are copying Americans for daring to, you know, come against what Pastor Adeboye is saying. Regardless of how the youth are coming against it, these pastors are in for a shock of their life. You know, they are saying that this youth needs deliverance because they are possessed. You know, anything in Nigeria that does not follow majority, if you have an unpopular opinion, you are possessed automatically. Everything that demonic possession. So the truth is this, the moment Pastor Adeboye started acting, or should I say, you know, it started influencing politics in Nigeria, that was the time, you know, the man was, you know, we are all constantly seeing him with Osibanjo, is visiting Buhari and all those kind of things. You know, Pastor Adeboye has opened himself up to criticism. The moment he started eating, dwelling, dining, any pastor that starts, you know, entering direct or indirect politics, don't be surprised when youth come for you. They will come for you, they will snatch your edges, they will take your wig, because he has opened himself up to that. You know, if we keep saying Buhari is corrupt, and you are going there to visit him, you are going there laughing with him, taking pictures, what do you expect? You know, there's nothing Pastor Adeboye, unfortunately, there's nothing will come and say on social media. People are really, really angry, they're really, really upset with him, and you know what he's preaching. It's like he's not practicing what he's preaching. You know, the youth are no longer seeing him as a pastor, they are looking at him as a politician. I understand that he's not running for election, he's not running for local government, he's not running for governorship, he's not running for presidency, but by association he's a politician, because we can see that he has some influence in the places of power. So I don't think that the youth are necessarily possessed by devil. I don't think they are necessarily mocking him. It is just a normal reaction. It is anger. You know, somebody that, you know, I feel like they over the years, people have held Pastor Adeboye to such high esteem, above, you know, what is required for a human being. They've seen him like such a big deal, and he has unfortunately let them down. That is one thing these pastors need to realize, that maybe they have let their followers, their congregation down. Yeah, let them down seriously, and maybe he doesn't even realize it. Maybe he still thinks he's still on that high pedestal that people place him to be. Maybe his church members still think that way, but at least the majority of people I don't like are online bashing him. I think it's another story. Unfortunately, let's be honest, he has shown a bit of hypocrisy. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised. Let's be real. He's a human being. He's prone to mistake just like everybody else. That is why the old touch not my anointed, it's a way to like prevent you from holding them accountable. Like, it is like they don't want to be held accountable. That's the thing. And people feel like, him coming online advising people about marriage, how his wife is submissive to him. It may work for some people, it may not work for everybody, and people feel like he should not come online and give people general, because he worked in his own marriage. It doesn't mean to work in general population, general so they feel like you should not advise them, especially on marriage. Marriage is a very, very tricky situation in Nigeria. It's very controversial in Nigeria, and the thing is everybody's marriage is different. What works for A may not work for B. Unfortunately, I feel like people will still continue to bash Pastor Adeboye. You can start listing things of, I think that is private jet lifestyle. Number one is a politician by association. The fact that they use widows' mites to build all this their university, and it's not just Pastor Adeboye. A lot of Pentecostal church promised us so much. Like Winner Chapels as well. I'm sure they sold donation to build the church. CAC, all these churches, they use people's money to build this institution, and unfortunately the vast majority of people that donated are not benefiting from it. So people are really, really angry, and because you're angry doesn't mean that you're possessed by the demon. And like my Bible says, you need to go for deliverance and cast you out. It is a natural reaction to being scammed. So the thing is I still believe that we need to respect our elders, even if we want to maybe criticize them. I think we should do it respectfully, because at the end of the day, all of us, we will grow one day, we will grow old one day, and we want the upcoming generation to respect us. But this touch not my anointed speech, they need to cut that thing off. They need to stop it. It is beginning to sound like a threat. Anytime they start quoting that part in the Bible that says, 2 bears came to hit the children that were mocking the prophet, it now makes them look like these pastors that are using that part of the Bible, always quoting it. It makes them look like they have something to hide. If you don't have anything to hide, let people that don't agree with you, let them have the opportunity to speak without them fearing that you go swear for them, you go curse them. It makes them look shady when they are always running to hide under that passage in the Bible. We need to cut that out. We need to cut it out. I believe that if the elders want genuine respect, no be eye service respect. We say brother, me, you greet them when they walk out, like if they want genuine respect, they must allow us to hold them accountable. They must allow us, to question old school way of reasoning. Like they said, ọmọdé gbọ́n, àgbà gbọ́n, la fi dáyé Ilé Ifẹ̀. Small pikin brain and old papa pikin brain, they join us together, use and create Ilé Ifẹ̀. So they should stop, telling us that if you criticize, like these pastors are actually in shock. And social media, because people are anonymous, they are behind their phone, they can type, they can blast anybody. But I think we should still do it. They should not like say we must not talk, you must not just accept it like that. No, we must hold them accountable. We must question them, but we should do it respectfully, and they should just stop that 2 bears eat prophet. They should stop quoting that verse of the Bible. They should stop saying touch not my anointed. Stop it. And the thing is this old touch not my anointed, they continuously say it only in Nigeria. All these pastors have branches abroad. If the government abroad say they want to investigate them, like maybe UK or America or Canada, they will not go and tell the president, they will not go and face Trump and say touch not my anointed. No, they obey the laws of foreign country. If foreign country say they want to see their tax, they would not go and start quoting Bible. So by quoting touch not my anointed, the bear will chop you, lion will devour you, it makes you look shady, you know. I will always continually say we need to respect our elders. All of us will grow old one day. I feel like with this topic, I feel don't offend, maybe just small. I feel don't offend una small, especially redeemed members. That is not my true intention. We should be able to discuss these things. It's a trending topic. Everybody's talking about it. You know, if you're offended, take heart. No be waiting. I want to be that. I don't talk too much on this video. I've said so much. This is where I am going to stop this video. If you enjoyed this video, like I always say, feel free to share it on WhatsApp, share it to your family and friends. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. And until next time, bye guys.